Have you ever made a change in your law firm that completely flopped and fell on its face? Don't worry, I have as well. So we have a group. We actually meet every Wednesday, so you're more than welcome to join. But seriously, making any major change to the way your law firm operates is potentially one of the most rewarding things you can do, but also one of the things that can be most damaging if done improperly. So allow me to explain what's worked and what hasn't based on now working with over 120 law firms making changes to their technology stack. So before you go about making any change, first you need to understand the core reason why that change is even being considered in the first place. Ultimately, you have to define success criteria. Your project cannot succeed if you don't know what success actually looks like. So you'll want to make sure that you first identify that clearly and articulate it in a written document. Next, you'll want to decide who's going to own that change management initiative. So whether that be you, or typically for technology changes, I recommend between 1 and 3 individuals. So that way you limit the amount of cooks that are in the kitchen. What you're creating is called a joint steering committee. These are people who are committing to staying on this project until its completion. And you're also going to agree to meet on a regular cadence so that you can solve for any issues or friction that arises during the process. Now, on this committee, you'll want one person who understands the firm's finances and overall strategic vision. A lot of times that's a managing partner or some senior level partner. Next, you'll want to make sure that you have someone who understands the current technology in place. That ensures that you don't overlook any technical or workflow needs that would constitute success. And lastly, you'll need someone who understands the core processes of the firm. How do you ultimately deliver your work product, and what are all the steps required to get you from point A to Z? Now, having all of these people on your joint steering committee creates a well-rounded group of individuals so that you can actually make effective decisions, taking into account all the variables that need to be considered and move forward productively. So make sure to follow me on LinkedIn if you enjoy content about legal tech and law firm practice management.